From heartthrob to humanitarian, few celebrities in Hollywood have managed to achieve the kind of balance George Clooney has. He's not just an actor or a director, he's a symbol of style, intellect, charm, and social awareness. From his breakout role in ER to his Oscar-winning performances and acclaimed directorial ventures, Clooney has built one of the most respected careers in the entertainment industry. But what makes him truly unique is how he's used his fame not just to climb the Hollywood ladder, but to shine a spotlight on global injustice, raise political awareness, and influence real change. This is the story of George Clooney, a man who became much more than just a movie star. Part 1: Humble Beginnings and Early Struggles. George Clooney was born on May 6, 1961, in Lexington, Kentucky, into a family of media personalities. His father, Nick Clooney, was a TV anchor and journalist, and his aunt, Rosemary Clooney, was a famous singer and actress. Yet despite these connections, Clooney's path to stardom was anything but easy. He moved to Los Angeles in the 1980s and spent over a decade bouncing between minor roles in TV pilots, sitcoms, and soap operas, none of which made a lasting impact. His persistence finally paid off in 1994 when he landed the role of Dr. Doug Ross on ER, a medical drama that became a massive hit. Clooney's charismatic portrayal of the charming yet flawed pediatrician made him a household name. The show not only launched his acting career into the stratosphere, but also marked the beginning of his journey from TV star to global icon. Unlike many actors who remain tied to their TV roots, Clooney dared to break away and conquer cinema on his own terms. Part 2: Hollywood Stardom and Critical Acclaim. The late 1990s and early 2000s saw George Clooney transition into a bona fide movie star. Films like From Dusk Till Dawn, Out of Sight, and Three Kings showcased his range and helped solidify his reputation as a bankable lead. But it was his role in Steven Soderbergh's Ocean's 11 and its sequels that turned him into a global superstar. His performance as the suave, smooth-talking Danny Ocean became iconic, effortlessly cool, yet deeply layered. Clooney wasn't just taking on typical Hollywood roles, though. He began using his clout to take on more daring, thoughtful projects. In 2005, he directed and co-wrote Good Night and Good Luck, a black-and-white film about journalist Edward R. Murrow's battle against McCarthyism. The film received 6 Academy Award nominations, including Best Director and Best Picture, proving that Clooney wasn't just a star, he was an artist with a message. That same year, he won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in Syriana, a gripping geopolitical thriller that explored the dark side of oil politics. With these back-to-back critical triumphs, George Clooney established himself not only as a leading man, but also as a force in politically conscious storytelling. Part 3: Beyond the Screen. A Voice for Justice. While Clooney's film career soared, he became equally known for his humanitarian efforts and political activism. A passionate advocate for human rights, he has used his platform to raise awareness on some of the world's most pressing issues, particularly the conflict in Darfur, Sudan. In 2006, Clooney co-founded the Not On Our Watch Project, an organization dedicated to preventing mass atrocities, alongside fellow actors like Brad Pitt and Matt Damon. He later co-founded The Sentry, a group that investigates corruption linked to war crimes in Africa. Clooney has spoken at the United Nations, testified before the US Congress, and even been arrested during peaceful protests outside the Sudanese embassy in Washington, D.C. For him, activism isn't a publicity stunt, it's a responsibility. He once said, "You can't ignore what's happening in the world and expect to be taken seriously." Whether it's through fundraising, fieldwork, or international advocacy, Clooney has demonstrated that fame can be used for more than endorsements and movie deals. It can be a tool for justice, and that, more than any award, defines the man behind the fame. Part 4: Personal Life and Philanthropy. George Clooney's personal life has also garnered media attention, though he famously kept it private for much of his career. Known for being one of Hollywood's most eligible bachelors for decades, that all changed in 2014 when he married Amal Clooney, an internationally respected human rights lawyer. The union of these two powerful figures further elevated Clooney's public image, not just as a celebrity, but as a deeply principled individual who surrounds himself with others committed to justice. Together, George and Amal Clooney founded the Clooney Foundation for Justice, which which focuses on accountability for human rights abuses across the globe. From defending journalists imprisoned for reporting the truth to supporting displaced children, the foundation reflects their shared belief that everyone deserves justice and dignity. Despite their fame, the couple leads a relatively private life with their twins in Lake Como and Los Angeles. Clooney often speaks about the balance he tries to strike between his career, activism, and family. He's not chasing roles for attention, he's choosing them with purpose, and he's giving back along the way, not just with money, but with his time, name, and influence. Part 5. The Director's Chair. Clooney behind the camera. While George Clooney is widely recognized for his on-screen presence, his work behind the camera has become an equally significant part of his career. Clooney's evolution into a respected director and producer has been driven by one clear goal: to tell stories that matter. His directing debut, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, 2002, was a bold choice, an unconventional surreal biography of TV host Chuck Barris that instantly established Clooney's taste for complex material. He followed it with the critically acclaimed Good Night and Good Luck in 2005, a black-and-white political drama that challenged censorship, journalistic ethics, and government overreach. The film was nominated for 6 Oscars, including Best Director, making it clear that Clooney was not content with just playing it safe. He wanted to make cinema that informed, provoked, and lasted. In the years that followed, Clooney directed and produced a variety of films across genres, from the sports satire Leatherheads and the political thriller The Ides of March to the WWI drama The Monuments Men and the sci-fi tale The Midnight Sky. Clooney has never boxed himself into one category. His production company, Smokehouse Pictures, co-founded with longtime collaborator Grant Heslov, has backed numerous socially conscious projects, including the Oscar-winning Argo and Netflix's The Tender Bar. Part 6. Hollywood's Elder Statesman, Influence and Mentorship. As George Clooney's career has matured, he's become more than just a prominent figure in film. He's emerged as a respected elder statesman in Hollywood. Clooney isn't just admired for his talent or his activism, but for the way he's helped shape the industry from within. Known for his integrity, professionalism, and deep respect for storytelling, he's become a guiding figure for younger actors, directors, and writers who see in him a model of how to build a meaningful and enduring career. Unlike many stars who hoard the spotlight, Clooney has been generous with his platform. He's consistently collaborated with emerging talent and provided opportunities for lesser-known creatives through his production company. Behind the scenes, he's known as someone who treats crew members with kindness and colleagues with honesty, a rare reputation in an industry often fueled by ego. His leadership style is grounded in collaboration and trust, and that's helped him foster long-term working relationships with directors.